What's going on, everybody? MC Andrew Love back on your screen and your speakers one more time. And welcome to another edition of Let's Chat and Jam. In this episode, I speak to two brothers out of Chester, PA. Their names, MbRocc and Yuung Suuave. Check out this interview we did right now. What's going on, everybody? MC Andrew Love back on your screen and your speakers one more time with another edition of Let's Chat and Jam. In this episode, I'm speaking to two ill brothers, man. These guys got skills. They can rap, they got bars, and they know how to stay on the beat, folks. It is impressive. I can't wait for you to meet them. So without further ado, let me bring in Yuung Suuave and MbRocc.
It is. It's your boy MbRocc.
What is going on, fellas? What is going on?
What's good with you? How you doing, man? How your day going today?
My day is going great. I cannot complain. Now that I have you guys here in the studio with me, it is wonderful.
Absolutely. I'm glad to be here. Be glad to be here, man. I appreciate it.
No, man. You guys are ill, man. You guys got some music. Like, there's a song that we're going to play later on, folks, called Rebuttal. And these brothers just dropped it not too long ago. And my God, when I say ill lyricist, yes, I mean every nuance of that, folks. You can tap in and go to all platforms: Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music, Deezer, Pandora, and my favorite place, iHeartRadio. And when you do go tap into these brothers, this is what you're going to say. Damn, MC Andrew Love, you did it again. Every time you told me to go tap into Yuung Suuave and MbRocc, and we did, and guess what? They're dope. You're dang right they're dope. So tap in. When did you guys know that you had a passion for hip-hop?
Well, first, you know what I'm saying, it all started for me when I was about 10. You know what I'm saying? My pops, you know, he was real big on freestyle. He never in a studio type ball, but he always used to freestyle. We had barbecues. He'd come have his uncles and his peoples come through, and I always come outside. I get the freestyling with him, and I'm just like, all right, this is dope. So I go in the crib, I start writing something, but I never recorded. I don't know why. So then years later, I just find this notebook, mad stuff in there. I just go through it. I'm finna hop in the studio with my boy. That's all it is.
Okay. I really started getting into music probably the beginning of the year for I always had a passion for listening to music, but I never really thought about putting my experiences on the beat. So then once I tried it, then got used to it a couple times, and I was like, yeah, this is something I don't mind doing for the rest of my life.
Well, you know what, man? You got skills, the both of you guys. And I must say thank you, man. Thank you for getting into the booth. Thank you for going in and saying, you know what, I'm going to try this to see how it goes. Thank you for doing that, because you guys are amazing with it. You guys have a potential to really smash the industry, because you guys got an authentic sound that sounds like no one else but yourselves. And I really enjoyed that, man. It's about time we have two brothers that come back out into the industry that are making music because they love it. It's not because they're getting paid to do it. And it's not because they're being compelled to do it because they're being forced to do it. No, you guys are doing it because you love what you're doing. And I dig the vibes. Who are your greatest influences?
Well, my greatest influence is number one, can't miss out Drake. You know what I'm saying? Can't miss out Drake. Drake is one of the most talented people I ever started listening to. And that's auto-tune, without auto-tune, singing, rapping, just straight, whatever he puts out is going to be a hit. He ain't got no hit or misses, because everything he do is coming from him within. You know, people like to come on here, do they cap rap and stuff. Nah, he talking about everything that he's doing, everything that he's been done, and how he's living. He ain't worried about a soul. So Drake is on my all time.
My number one go-to big experience, Polo G.
Polo G, yes sir.
I've been listening to Polo G for about 3 years now. Ever since I listened to his first song, he's been tuned in since then. He put a message in every song. You just got to listen.
Listen.
I'm digging the vibes, man. I like rappers that tell a story. I like rappers that make music that make me think. I don't like music that I can't comprehend. There is a lot of artists right now making music that are on the radio that I listen to, and I'm like, what the fuck did he just say? And that's exactly what I ask myself all the damn time. But with you guys, with rebuttal, I did not ask that question. My question was, I gotta replay that song. I gotta hear it again. That was dope. I gotta play again. I gotta press play one more time. I gotta tap into that song one more time. Folks, you gotta tap in. I'm talking about you're gonna dig the vibes too, man. All you gotta do is listen. That's it. Just press play, check out 2.5 minutes of rebuttal, and you're gonna really be pleased with your decision to listen to my recommendations. You said that you were in school. How are your grades, Yuung Suuave?
I mean, they good, you know what I'm saying? They passing grades. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the best student, but I definitely don't give up. So I'm passing.
I want to see you do more than pass, brother. I want to see you take the bulls by the horns and just say, hey, I got this. And go in there and kill it, man. Represent. I know it's hard nowadays, especially, I don't know, I'm 45, so I've been out of school for a long time. And when I was going to high school, it was actually pretty fun. We was all chilling. But nowadays, everybody's just enemies for some reason. I don't understand it. I really don't.
Yeah, it get like that. Especially out here in Chester, it get like that. It's too bad, bro. It's too bad out here. It's a shame, though. Our young kids can't even come outside, man. They got to worry about bullets. They can't even walk to the store by themselves no more. But I know back in the day, my pops used to tell me all the time, you could walk from the east side to the west side without a problem. At 1 o'clock in the morning, you can't even come outside at 1 o'clock in the afternoon without hearing a gunshot somewhere around this joint, man.
And it's sad. Sometimes we be used to it. We'll hear gunshots and then carry on with our business.
Shouldn't even be like that, though.
Definitely shouldn't be like that.
Nah, I remember growing up, we could leave the doors unlocked and no one's going to walk in. And nowadays, if you leave it cracked open, somebody's creating a home invasion. And this is the truth, folks. You don't have to believe me. Go look it up. You'll find out. You go see what's going on in the inner cities. And it's not just black people going through this shit. It's white people, Hispanics, Asians. Everybody is going at one another. And it's really terrible when we're all human beings at the end of the day. Because when you take the skin off of me and take my heart out, and then you do the same thing for you and your brother and maybe another, an Arab and an Asian and a Native American, and what do you see? A red freaking heart. What I'm saying is that it's time for us as human beings to start representing each other and start looking out for one another and loving each other for the fact that we are humans. Because to tell you something, there's going to be a time where we're going to need each other. We're going to need each other no matter what color we are, no matter where we're from, what city, what state, what religion, what background, what sexual orientation. It doesn't matter anymore because it's going to come a time where you're going to need your next door neighbor. I'm telling you, it's headed that way. And if we don't get our shit together, we're going to perish. It's just the way it is.
Absolutely.
Let's talk about your song, Rebuttal. Can you tell the folks about it?
Only thing I can say about Rebuttal is it was just a point in time, you know what I'm saying, where we just started making music together, and it was just like, we feel as though we dope as everybody should, but we also felt like we wasn't getting the recognition from, you know, the people that we felt like should be, well, not saying that they should be supporting us because they don't have to do anything, but we felt like we should be getting more recognition than what we already are. Okay. So we just was like, instead of us, you know, trying to throw shade back or hate back, we just want to make a rebuttal song to show y'all what we can do. And that's when we just said, we go to the studio, we drop that joint, they like, yo, what's the name of this joint? We look at it, we just both like, Rebuttal. You know what I'm saying? So that is how that be.
Yeah, and we ain't even, it was really a in the moment type of thing. Yeah, we ain't even write, we didn't write nothing, we didn't do nothing, because at the time we first started together, we was writing. So we ain't even write, we just went to the studio, threw him the beat, we just did our thing.
Well, damn, man. This is a dope song. People, like I said earlier, you can go tap into all major platforms. Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music, Pandora, Deezer, iHeartRadio. Because if it's streaming going on, Yuung Suuave and MbRocc are in the middle of it. So without further ado, folks, I'm going to play a little snippet of the song Rebuttal. And then I'm telling you something, like I said, go on over there because you can hear more than a snippet. You can be able to hear the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know it's dropping. Me and gang, you know it's popping. Crack dudes all day, you know that I can't stop it. Knock, who's there? But nobody knocking.
Yo, this is MbRocc and Yuung Suuave. Rebuttal.
It ain't no phone. Just like I be balling in the boat. Getting headed to the top. And no,
y'all gotta tap into this, man. This is hard, y'all. And if you want to hear the rest of this, folks, you know what you gotta do. You gotta go to all those places that I told you about, because that's where you're gonna find MbRocc and Yuung Suuave. Can you tell us some of your experiences you have encountered since you've been creating hip hop?
I got one for you. Like, I don't really do the, getting into putting people names out there. Not what we do, shade. But it was just an incident where, I was in the studio with somebody and they told me to, just give them a deposit up front. They was charging $50 an hour for the session and a $20 deposit. It can be just something so small as just $20, you feel me? And it was time for me to go to the studio. I'm calling his phone, we're not even there. And I'm just like, yo, bro, where you at? Never hit me back, right? So 2 days later, he hit me up talking about something. Yo, bro, you trying to repost my song on Instagram? I'm not reposting your song. I'm not a petty person, but it's the principle of you said you was going to do something and you didn't do it. So it was just like, it is what it is. I ain't even going to throw no shade. I ain't even finna be mad at you, but I know I can't do business with you no more.
Yeah, that's the thing about the industry. You're going to find some of them shady cats, man. Some of those people that are in it for themselves and not for helping other people out. Maybe throwing a bone in here or two, or putting your hand down and say, hey, can I help the brother out? Or keeping their word. Some people just are not good businessmen. Like, some people are cool at like regular life, like hanging out, watching the game, chilling, vibing, stuff like that, even smoking a little L's every so often. But as far as business, they don't have that acumen. So, but you can't blame somebody who hasn't taken the time to learn. So this is my suggestion, people, artists, rappers, singers, doesn't matter what you're doing in the industry, but take the time and learn your business and keep your word. If you tell somebody you're going to do something, do it. Man, that's just one of my things. That's just my pet peeve. Do you have any advice for any youngins that are coming up that want to follow in your direction and do what you're doing?
What you got to say, bro?
I mean, if you feel as though music's something you want to do, you feel like you can do it good, go ahead. Don't let nobody stop you. That's what you want to do it. And that's whatever. You can't let one person's opinion stop you from doing something that you believe you're good in. That's why the haters going to be there. I like my haters more than the supporters because they motivate me. All right, you hating, I'm going to give you something to hate about.
I'm digging the vibes, man. Do you guys have any burning desires?
I do got one thing, It's not something that's on everybody's list to get, but I'm in this trend where I'm trying to get my credit to 800 right now. That's my goal right now. And I'm on my way to 100. So
that's awesome, man. That's good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I tell you, man, this country was built on credit. So if you have good credit and you pay your bills off when you have to, or, after they let you get that credit, man, now you can get in a house, it's real estate, the whole world opens up to you when you got good credit. So good for you, brother. Good for you. Keep going up and keep doing the great work. But also keep staying in the studio, man, because I'm digging the vibes. When you get out of school, brother, and you graduate high school, yeah, man, you're going to go to...
Problem child. It's the problem child right here in the family. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you about to be ill with it, man. And the cool thing about the both of you is you both are young. You both are young and eager to prove a point in the industry. that just because I'm from a little town in Pennsylvania or a little city in Pennsylvania don't mean nothing. We can still stand out. And that's what you guys are doing with your sound. And all you need is people to listen to what you're doing, and they're going to dig the vibes, because I dig the vibes. I want to thank you guys for coming out to the show, man. I do appreciate your time. I do appreciate you being here. And since you've been here for the first time, you've now become part of the Let's Chat and Jam fan, which means you don't have to wait for me to tap into you and say, hey, brothers, you want to come to the show? Nah, you can tap into my DMs and say, Drew, we got something to promote. We got a new book. We're in a movie. These are the things that I want you to hit me up and tell me about, because whatever you're doing, I want to know about it. Because I say you guys are really cool at what you do, and I want to be there to see you guys excel in your career. Because you guys, the way you rap right now in the studio and the way you guys are going to really grow into be really dope superstars and entertainers. And I can't wait to see where you go in the next 5 years. Welcome to the fan. Welcome to the fan.
Glad to be here.
We here for a
Glad to
long
be here.
haul.
America and the world, it is I, MC Andrew Love. This is Let's Chat and Jam, and these are my special guests from Chester, Pennsylvania. I'm talking Yuung Suuave and my man, MbRocc. These two brothers here got a sound unlike anyone else, folks. They have their own sound, and that's what makes them so dope, is that they're unique, and they don't have anyone that they can compare to, because they have really no comparison to anyone else but themselves. And that's what makes it so cool about these guys. And that's why I highly recommend to you to add their songs to your playlist, because I'm telling you something, folks, these are the brothers to get behind, because they are young and they're ready for more, and they can only get better. So if you follow them now and tag along with them on their young careers, you'll be able to see two brothers that are growing so far in the industry, and they won't quit because they are hungry and they're thirsty for more, and they are coming for that Grammy. That's what they're coming for. Now, can you tell the folks where they can find you?
Hey, you can find me on everything. MbRocc, MbRocc. That's on everything. All social medias, on all platforms.
Yes, sir. Instagram, Shifty Suave, SUUAVE __. Music, Yuung Suuave. I'm on everything.
Sure. Thank you guys for tapping in. Thank you guys for coming through. I do appreciate your time. It's been great. You guys are really ill, and I just want you to stay safe out there in Chester, Pennsylvania. Whatever you do, stay safe.
Sure, for sure.
Yes, and everybody else, y'all stay safe. And just remember this: if you have a dream, go for your dream, because only you can stop you. And nothing beats a failure but a try. Peace out, folks. Thanks for watching. And if you like what you saw, please subscribe to the channel. Also, like and share the content, as well as hit the notification icon so you don't miss A Conversation with series right here on Let's Chat and Jam.